Hey, this is Dave at Polygon, and I'm going to show you how to 3-star drone challenges in Spider-Man on PS4. Drone challenges in Spider-Man are an exercise in practice. Unless you're very lucky or, I guess, very good, the only way to get 3 stars is to know the most efficient route behind the drone. Your goal is to stay on its tail, say within 50 to 75 meters, and hit every blue bubble that it drops along the way. What you're looking at here is the Financial Drone Challenge, which is kind of the perfect example to explain everything that you need to do in every one of the drone challenges. You need to be fast, which means you need to do something you may not have done much in Spider-Man, which is pressing L2 and R2 at the same time to grapple to a point and then press X as soon as you land to perform a point launch. That grants you an incredible amount of speed, and it's the best and I think maybe the only way to really keep up with the drone. In between your point launches, you want to hit X while you're in free fall. This does 2 things. It keeps your speed up and it keeps your altitude up. And I guess a third thing might be that it generally makes it easier to steer Spider-Man in the direction that you want him to go. Ultimately, you need to find the most efficient path for following the drone, which is usually, but not necessarily always, to follow the blue trail that it leaves. You can stray from that path, but I never saw any benefit from doing it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of playing it to know exactly where to go and exactly what to grapple onto, and at the very end, it's really about executing on that. So let's rewind it and take it in slow motion, and I'll show you exactly how I did that here, and then we'll roll the footage of all the other ones after this. Okay, here it is at half speed. First thing I do is jump off. There's nothing complicated about that. But then I hit X to get a little burst of speed here at the beginning, and when I'm close to the building, I start swinging. Generally, what I'm doing is following the path that the drone is leaving. After I get out of this, I'm not even going to hit X. I'm just going to turn to where I know the next thing is and look for the grapple point there and use it. After I come out the other side, I'm not going to swing, but I'm going to hit X. And then immediately after that, I'm going to swing and turn and jump at the highest point that I can to keep the height. I hit X one more time, and I go toward this grapple point. As soon as I land, I hit X again to gain some speed, and then I swing through the next point to get me over that gap. Twice, I'm going to use X to get me to the next grapple point. As soon as I get there, I jump. I immediately start swinging because there's another big gap. I exit as high as I can. Get to the next grapple point, jump. Now I'm following the drone around this building. This is about the height you want because this is the hardest part of the whole thing. Is if you're not going to run on the building, and I didn't, you want to have your swing at about this height. Then you want to exit about as high as you can and use, instead of grapple points, just hitting X to maintain your height, because the height of the next bubble you need to get through is about where you were. So that works out pretty well. Get through here, and in the next building, you want to exit as high as you can and look for the next grapple point, L2, R2 to get there. Jump, this is important. As soon as you jump, look for a grapple point on this building, then hit X, and that will propel you without doing anything else to the grapple point on top of the cathedral. X again, off of the cathedral, and into the building. We swung there. Don't know that I needed to do that, but you're just racing up to the top. This is one other place where you can kind of fudge it up because, well, I certainly did several times. When you get to the top of this, you want to hit X, do a jump, but also just come out of the jump pressing back because you could overshoot this bubble and overthink it. Then just come down as soon as you get between the buildings. You can deploy your web, let go, and wait till essentially you clear that building and hit, is it L3, R3, whatever it is to dive. And at this point, all I'm doing is mashing on triangle because I know that's the thing that will end it. And that gets me there in over 40,000 points and 3 stars. Okay, show you one more time at full speed, and then we'll move on to the others.
There's the drone. Got it. one high-end spy cam. Yoink! Now's my chance to grab the... Huh. Wish I'd done that well in school. There's the drone. Hand down. Got it. Now's my chance to grab the drone. Not gonna lie, feeling pretty good about myself right now. There, I see it. That's one high-end spy cam. Hand down. The drone slowed down. Nailed it. Gotta follow that drone. Show's over. Got one! That's one high-end spy cam. The drone slowed down. And I look good doing it.